Hey there guys, and welcome back to Men's Success TV. Today, we're diving deep into a topic that might hit close to home for many of us, the nice guy syndrome. You know, that tendency to be overly accommodating, always trying to please, and often ending up feeling underappreciated or taken for granted. If you're struggling with nice guy syndrome, don't worry, I'm not going to ask you to help my cousin's friend's girlfriend move or anything like that. Instead, we'll explore what it means to be a nice guy, why it can be a stumbling block in life and relationships, and most importantly, how to break free from this pattern to become a more authentic, assertive, and confident version of yourself. So whether you've recognized these traits in yourself or are just curious to learn more, you're in the right place. Let's unpack the nice guy phenomenon, understand its root causes, and discover actionable steps towards positive change. Alright, let's start by demystifying this whole nice guy concept. A nice guy, in essence, is someone who goes to great lengths to please others, often at the expense of their own needs and desires. They're the ones who say yes when they want to say no, and they prioritize making others happy above all else. Now, on the surface, being a nice person seems like a noble thing, right? But here's the catch. Nice guys tend to do it with an ulterior motive. They might think that by being extra nice, they'll win affection or approval, especially in romantic relationships. They might expect that their kindness will be reciprocated with love and attention. However, it doesn't always work out that way. Why? Because being overly nice can come across as insincere or even manipulative. Nice guys often avoid conflict at all costs, which can lead to pent-up frustration and passive-aggressive behavior. In reality, it's not about being kind or considerate that's the issue. It's the mindset and the underlying motivations that can turn nice guys into people pleasers who feel resentful when their efforts aren't rewarded as they hoped. We're here to explore the whys and hows of moving beyond this nice guy persona. So stay with us as we delve deeper into this phenomenon and, most importantly, discover healthier ways to navigate life and relationships. Now that we've got a grip on what a nice guy is, let's talk about why it's not always the best path to take. Being overly nice can lead to a bunch of problems that can affect your personal and professional life. One of the most significant issues with the nice guy syndrome is that it often leads to deep-seated resentment and frustration. You're doing all these things to please others, but when your expectations aren't met, it can feel like an emotional roller coaster. Nice guys often suppress their true feelings and opinions to avoid confrontation. They might say yes when they mean no, or pretend to be someone they're not to gain approval. This lack of authenticity can be exhausting and lead to a sense of emptiness. Relying on external validation, like seeking approval from others, is a slippery slope. It means your self-worth hinges on what others think of you, which can be a shaky foundation for your confidence. In dating and relationships, being a nice guy can often lead to unfulfilled connections. You may attract people who take advantage of your people-pleasing tendencies rather than forming meaningful, balanced relationships. Constantly prioritizing others' needs over your own can stunt your personal growth and self-development. It's challenging to pursue your passions and ambitions when you're always putting yourself last. Nice guys tend to avoid necessary but difficult conversations, which can lead to poor communication and misunderstandings in both personal and professional relationships. The bottom line is that while being kind and considerate is admirable, when it's taken to extremes, it can hinder your personal growth and well-being. In the next section, we'll delve deeper into why nice guys often fall into this pattern and, more importantly, how to break free from it to lead a more authentic and fulfilling life. Now that we've explored the problems associated with being a nice guy, it's time to dig into why this syndrome tends to develop in the first place. Understanding the root causes can help us address these issues more effectively. Many nice guys grew up in environments where they were rewarded for being obedient and pleasing. They might have learned that seeking approval and avoiding conflict were the keys to love and attention from parents, caregivers, or authority figures. Society often sends mixed messages about masculinity. On one hand, men are expected to be strong and assertive, but on the other, they're encouraged to be polite and accommodating. This can lead to confusion about how to express themselves authentically. The fear of rejection or abandonment can be a powerful motivator. Nice guys may believe that if they don't bend over backwards to please others, they'll be rejected, criticized, or unloved. Low self-esteem can be a driving force behind the nice guy syndrome. These individuals may not believe they are inherently lovable or worthy of attention, leading them to seek validation from others constantly. Constantly comparing oneself to others, especially in the age of social media, can intensify feelings of inadequacy. Nice guys may believe they need to constantly prove themselves to measure up to their perceived competition. Many people aren't taught how to assert themselves effectively, leading to passive-aggressive behaviors or an inability to communicate their needs clearly. Understanding these underlying factors is a crucial step in breaking free from the nice guy syndrome. It's essential to recognize that these behaviors often come from a place of deep-rooted insecurity and a desire for connection and acceptance. In the next sections, we'll discuss strategies to move past these patterns, boost self-esteem, and cultivate healthier relationships and self-worth. So you might be wondering, why is it so important to break free from the nice guy syndrome? Well, my friends, there are some compelling reasons to consider. First and foremost, embracing change allows you to be your authentic self. It's about respecting and valuing who you are, rather than constantly seeking validation from others. When you're true to yourself, you cultivate a sense of self-respect that forms the foundation for healthy self-esteem. Shedding the nice guy persona paves the way for more balanced and fulfilling relationships. You'll attract people who appreciate you for who you genuinely are, rather than those who take advantage of your people-pleasing tendencies. Authentic connections are built on mutual respect and understanding. Constantly suppressing your true feelings and needs can take a toll on your mental health. Breaking free from the nice guy pattern can lead to reduced stress, anxiety, and a greater sense of emotional well-being. In the professional world, assertiveness is a valuable skill. It allows you to communicate your ideas effectively, advocate for your needs, and pursue your career ambitions more confidently. Finally, embracing change and letting go of nice guy behaviors opens the door to personal growth. You'll have the freedom to pursue your passions, set meaningful goals, and take ownership of your life. Ultimately, it's about reclaiming your power and living life on your terms. Change isn't always easy, but it's worth it. In the upcoming sections, we'll dive into practical strategies and techniques to help you shed the nice guy persona and cultivate a more assertive, confident, and authentic version of yourself. You've recognized the importance of change, and now it's time to roll up your sleeves and get practical. Breaking free from the nice guy syndrome is totally doable, but it takes some effort and self-reflection. Here's how. Start by taking a good, hard look at yourself. Reflect on your behaviors and patterns. When do you find yourself saying yes when you'd rather say no? What situations trigger your people-pleasing tendencies? Awareness is the first step towards change. Establish clear personal boundaries. It's not about becoming rigid or inflexible, but rather about respecting your own needs and values. Practice saying no when something doesn't align with your priorities or values. Assertiveness is the middle ground between passivity and aggression. It's about expressing your thoughts, feelings, and needs clearly and respectfully. Start small by voicing your opinions in low-stakes situations, and gradually work your way up to more significant conversations. Be kind to yourself during this process. You're unlearning years of conditioning, and it won't happen overnight. Embrace self-compassion and forgive yourself for past nice guy behaviors. And don't go it alone. Reach out to trusted friends, mentors, or even a therapist who can provide guidance and support as you navigate this transformation. Understand that showing vulnerability isn't a sign of weakness, it's a sign of authenticity. Share your thoughts and feelings with others, allowing for more genuine connections. Prioritize self-care. Take time for activities that nourish your body and mind. Exercise, meditation, hobbies, spending time with loved ones can boost your self-esteem and overall well-being. Pay attention to your inner dialogue. Replace self-criticism with self-encouragement and positive affirmations. Challenge negative beliefs about yourself. Examine past relationships, both romantic and platonic. What patterns do you notice? What can you learn from these experiences to make healthier choices moving forward? Define your values and goals. What do you want to achieve personally and professionally? Setting clear objectives can help you stay on track and focus on your personal growth. Remember, change takes time, and it's okay to stumble along the way. The key is persistence and a commitment to becoming the best version of yourself. As you continue to practice these strategies, you'll find yourself shedding the nice guy persona and stepping into a more confident, assertive, and authentic you. Stay tuned for our next section on building authentic relationships. This is where all your hard work pays off, and you start forming connections that truly resonate with who you are. Authentic relationships thrive on open and honest communication. Share your thoughts, feelings, and desires openly with others. Be a good listener and encourage them to do the same. Authenticity begins with genuine conversations. It's time to let your guard down and embrace vulnerability. Authenticity often comes from sharing your true self, warts and all. When you allow others to see your imperfections, you create a space for genuine connection. Respect is at the core of any authentic relationship. Treat others with kindness and consideration, and be sure to respect their boundaries. Mutual respect lays the foundation for trust and intimacy. Seek out people who share your values and interests. Authentic connections often stem from common ground, where you can bond over shared passions and beliefs. In our fast-paced world, it's easy to get distracted, but being present in the moment is a gift you can give to yourself and others. Put away your phone, look people in the eye, and fully engage in the conversation. Understand that nobody is perfect. Mistakes happen in relationships. Authenticity means acknowledging those mistakes, seeking forgiveness when necessary, and allowing room for growth and forgiveness in others. Authentic relationships are a two-way street. Be willing to give and receive support, affection, and understanding. Balance is key to a healthy connection. Building authentic relationships takes time. Be patient and let connections develop naturally. Rushing into things can sometimes lead to shallow, inauthentic bonds. Authenticity isn't about having a massive circle of friends or numerous acquaintances. It's about fostering deep, meaningful relationships with a few people who truly understand and appreciate you. Lastly, don't forget to love and accept yourself. Authentic relationships often mirror the love and acceptance we have for ourselves. When you love who you are, you attract people who love you for the same reasons. So building authentic relationships is all about being real, respectful, and present with others. It's a journey worth embarking on, and authentic connections can bring joy, support, and a sense of belonging to your life like nothing else. Now let's talk about something that's crucial on your journey to becoming your best self: self-worth and confidence. These two go hand in hand and play a massive role in breaking free from the nice guy syndrome. Start by recognizing your inherent worth as a human being. You don't need external validation to confirm your value. It's already there. Accepting this fundamental truth is a powerful step towards building self-worth. Pay attention to the way you talk to yourself. Replace self-criticism with self-compassion. Challenge negative beliefs and replace them with positive affirmations. It might sound cheesy, but it works. Take a moment to celebrate your accomplishments, no matter how small they might seem. Recognizing your successes boosts your self-esteem and confidence. Set achievable goals and work towards them. Achieving these milestones will give you a sense of purpose and confidence in your abilities. Growth happens when you step out of your comfort zone, embrace new challenges and experiences, even if they scare you. Every small victory will boost your confidence. Taking care of yourself physically and mentally is essential. Exercise, eat well, get enough sleep, and engage in activities that bring you joy. When you feel good physically, your confidence also follows suit. Surround yourself with people who uplift and support you. Positive influences can do wonders for your self-esteem. Understand that setbacks and failures are part of life. Instead of dwelling on them, use them as opportunities for growth and learning. If self-worth and confidence issues are deeply ingrained, consider seeking support from a therapist or counselor. Sometimes professional guidance can make a world of difference. Remember, building self-worth and confidence is an ongoing journey. It's about recognizing your inherent value, silencing that inner critic, and embracing your unique strengths. As you develop these qualities, you'll find yourself naturally shedding the nice guy persona and becoming a more assertive, authentic, and confident version of yourself. So embrace your worth and watch your life transform. We've embarked on a journey to understand and overcome the nice guy syndrome. We've explored the problems that come with it, the reasons behind it, and most importantly, the path to breaking free from it. Remember, change is possible, and it starts with self-awareness, setting boundaries, and embracing your authenticity. By nurturing self-worth and confidence, you pave the way for healthier relationships and personal growth. But this journey doesn't end here. It's a lifelong commitment to becoming the best version of yourself. Authenticity, assertiveness, and self-worth are qualities that will serve you well in all areas of life. So let's bid farewell to the nice guy persona and welcome a new era of genuine connections, self-assuredness, and a deeper sense of fulfillment. If you want extra help in the area of dating to take your game to the next level, check out the first link in the description. Please subscribe and turn on notifications to watch more videos, and I'll see you there.